Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of my Dark Souls 3 quality build playthrough. My name is Tebriel and today we're finally going to go down into the catacombs. Now, many months ago, probably almost a year now, I went into this area but didn't quite explore it all that much. I just kind of opened this up and said that we're just gonna, visit it later. Well, now it's time to actually visit it. I did a little bit of leveling up off screen. For the weapon we have, it upgrades more with dexterity, so it did upgrade my dexterity a little bit more. So I'm getting a little bit more damage out of that. And I did upgrade my shield once more as well, using some souls. And I think that's roughly about it. Bought some arrows. Now I'm at 1 lowly soul. But hey, now we're gonna go and actually do this thing. This area isn't terribly hard. The main problem with it is that I don't really need the Estus ring. Let's see. Do I actually have the ring I need? Yep, blade resistance. There we go. A lot of these guys here have extreme bleed. It is not fun to go up against in the least. And this is actually a pretty high invader place too. Now, if we wanted to speed around the place, we could probably just plop down there, do what we need to. But I kind of want to show it off in full, or at least as full as I can. These guys aren't terribly hard to deal with. However, those guys do like to get up. You saw that we didn't get any souls yet. That's kind of a telltale sign that they aren't completely dead yet. There we go. Now they're dead, we got 132 souls. And Carthus Rouge, that's, you can put on your weapon to buff it with bleed. Of course, this weapon cannot receive those types of buffs, so there's no point in really doing it. Okay, so we're gonna pull him, and he'll do his weird, crazy-ass roll. This weapon's pretty good for break-in stances, so as you can see, I'm not doing very good here. There we go. And these guys actually drop a lot of Titanite shards. It's a very good place to farm them. I think they can drop large ones as well, or at least a particular kind of these guys can, but I'm not entirely sure. I do know that there is a bunch of large Titanite drops that you can find in here. Whoop, I just brought out my bow for no reason. What the hell? Oh yeah, and then there's that guy up there. So, in this area there is some traps as well. So I would suggest watching out for them. And I'm not really doing very good right now, which is kind of funny. Okay, that guy actually died. Some of them will die after one hit and others, or one actual death, and the others will take more than once, which is a bit weird. They also have a weird hitbox for their backstab. Of course, a backstab shouldn't really do any damage to these guys unless you're like destroying the spinal cord, but yeah, their backstab thing is a little odd. Anyways, we'll continue over here before we go off to our area back there, just so that we can continue exploring up here. When they're doing that, you do not want to hit them because they will parry you. And it is not fun at all. Skeletons in Dark Souls are kind of known to be parry bastards, so watch out for that. Alright, now we can go ahead and go back down to the area I talked about earlier. Again, this is a pretty big PvP area. I don't know how big the PvP scene in Dark Souls 3 is anymore, because I had taken a pretty long time away from the game. As a break, but yeah, that's an obvious trap. You can use it to your advantage if you like. But yeah, if I do get invaded, you can see how terribly I do in PvP. That's fun. Pretty into PvP in Dark Souls 1, but not a huge amount in 2 or 3. Anyways, in here, right there, I believe there is a illusory wall, but we're we'll not deal with it till a little bit later. This guy is an absolute bastard though, so there's a bunch of these guys in this area. Not as numerous as the other enemies, but... And everything they do causes bleed. Pretty much everything. Whoops. So you're gonna want to just hit them best you can. Use these peelers to your advantage if needed so that you don't get hit. There we go. Oh, and you're over there. Sharp gem. Alright, now we'll deal with this guy. Oh, he's not dead. Come on, get back up. And there we... almost. God. Alright, there we go. Okay, I was trying to kick him, but that just didn't work. Still wish there was a specific dedicated kick button. Carthus Pyromancy Tome. Of course, you can bring that back to the Pyromancer. And get some more Pyromancy spells and whatnot. Alrighty, let's continue here. And down here just leads to the bottom part of the area where we were earlier. As long as you cleared out up there, you should be fine taking out these guys one at a time. There should be another off to the left of me. Not sure quite what he's doing, but he did a thing. Oh, there he is, I think. Or is that the other one? Yeah, that's the other one. Where the hell did he go then? Oh. There we go. Finite Shard and Carthus Rouge. Again, like these guys, for some reason, I can never get their like attack patterns down all that much. This is just an area that I don't do a whole lot. He like out here somewhere. Where the hell did that guy go? Did he fall off or something? I am very confused. Be wary of ambush. Yeah, it's pretty obvious with all the skeletons on the floor over there. You can see there's quite a bit of them. Thankfully, we got a pretty wide swipe here, so we could take out all of them pretty easily. And I don't think any of them get back up either, so we are good there. And hey, here's Henri.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since. Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay prism stones to guide him, as always. Please send him my word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way.
Okay. Let's see if she has anything else to say.
If you happen upon Horace, that I
Yep. Alright. So basically, Horace has gone missing, her mute-ish companion. Oh, I totally forgot he was even here. That's my bad. But hey, I apparently got a Twinkling Titanite from it anyways. I don't really need to worry about that guy too much. I mean, I might just take him out just for the hell of it, but... just so he isn't bothering me like that other one down there. Because they can be annoying. They aren't really deadly, but... okay, that somehow hit me. Ooh, sniper battle. Just about done here. Alright, we're good. Did he die? I don't think he did. I guess he did. I never saw the souls from it. Alrighty, anyways, let's continue here. So there isn't really much to do here. We just need to go all the way back up. Now we are over here. Now, of course, right down over there is where we could have dropped down, and from there could have dropped down onto there. It solves a couple issues, especially because there is a little bit of an ambush, so let me just go ahead and show you guys that really quick. Oh, those guys. I didn't even realize those guys came alive there. I always forget to even go up the stairs over here. Alright. So, going around over here, we are going back towards the area where we started. However, there is a small little platform we can go off of. I think you can take falling damage from this. I think it's one of these platforms. I can't remember, but, just don't worry about it too much. Yeah, that one right there. You might be able to angle it to where you don't get falling damage at all, but... Alrighty. What does this say? No, I don't believe it is. Yeah. Anyways, we could just, plop down here and, yeah. Then we'll run over here. And as you can see, there is a giant skeleton ball. And then this lowly guy over here, he controls it. You kill him, the skeleton ball comes apart. It'll only come apart once it comes back and hits that wall, though. And there we go. And it contains an undead bone shard that's actually pretty invaluable. That's one that a lot of people tend to miss because those guys tend to be very elusive. Even though it seems obvious in the place that he was, they're so quiet and they don't ever attack you. They always just run away. I hope you don't see them, which is very unlike a lot of Dark Souls enemies. That's probably why a lot of people miss them. But yes, if only I had a lever. Be a lot easier because the bonfire's right over there. Oh, somebody just randomly died. Oh, there we go. See, that's what the parry does. I saw that coming as soon as I pressed that button. And he's alive again. Oh. Yep. See, again, I am not playing very good now. What's funny is that I did recently go through this area on another character, so I don't know why I'm even doing this badly, to be honest. Come on, stop that. Anyways, that guy will come back alive again. They generally do. They'll throw those little bombs at you. That's weird. He completely just skipped back to being alive without any animation. Anyways, they'll throw little bombs at you, which kind of hurl, I guess, almost homing soul mass or whatever. The dark version from Dark Souls 1. Basically, they hurl those at you. Some of these pots will contain them as well, so getting a big weapon and rolling is a good idea. But don't roll into the pots, because you'll accidentally, trigger some to run into you. They will disappear after a bit, though. There's also a trap trigger in one of these areas as well. It's on top of that pot. You can probably just barely see it. Yeah, that one right there. As you can see. And it triggers to do a bunch of little areas in here. Okay, so now that that is traversed, we got the Carthus milk ring. That's actually a pretty interesting ring. find it right here. So it slightly boosts dexterity and obscures your rolling. So does that. Not very good for PvE, but for PvP it is rather decent. I'm gonna put on the Bloodbite ring for now, but I might use that ring later on when I'm actually trying to make sure my damage is good. For now, the Bloodbite ring really helps in this area. It isn't necessary, especially if you're pretty good at dodging these guys. Oh! Haha, totally forgot about that. There's another trap right there. Yep, and that guy is right here. You can, in fact, aggro them before that guy gets here. It helps. It isn't needed, though. Wow. Sometimes the hitboxes on these guys are really precise. Oh, there he is. I wouldn't worry too much about your Estus. There is a another bonfire, as you saw, really close to this area. Of course, I'm just making all sorts of mistakes because I'm talking while playing, and well, you know how that goes. Oh yeah, there you go. He didn't give me any souls, so there we go. And then Titanite Shard. Alright. That one is one that will kind of shoot stuff at you. So if you want, you can drop down in there. This will lead close to where the bonfire is. I wouldn't suggest it right at this specific point, though, because there's enemies right below you in there. There's the rat there, and then several rats over there. So just grab one of these guys if you can. That one is not one of the ones that does the bleed, by the way. I was mistaken. Oh, I missed there. I'm so bad at doing that sometimes. Because I keep forgetting that the R2 is the long one. There we go. God damn. Oh, that didn't even do the attack. That's some BS. There we go. I think it's because I'm so used to playing my other character. He operates a bit different from this one. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy in the back of the head, I guess. Come on. Alright, that could have gone really badly had I been hit again, but sometimes a good offense is the best defense. And again, another switch there. Be wary of hole, of course. 2 holes down there. You do not want to fall down there. As you can see, wheel skeleton. Anybody familiar with the Souls series would know that those guys are not fun. In this area, they actually aren't that bad to deal with. If only because you can get them out one by one pretty easily. But yeah, pain in the butt otherwise. Alrighty, so got this one, and nice amount of flasks. As you can see, I didn't really do very well in terms of actually fighting well. I made a lot of mistakes and stuff, but with a little perseverance, you can get over here. That ain't too bad. Anyways, from here, I think I'll go ahead and end the video here. That way you can just split it into 2 parts, and we'll finish off the catacombs, I believe, in the next episode. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody, and take care.